Sure, there's not a whole lot to talk about with this level, but I think it's a real good place to tie up all the plot threads that were introduced in the last 5 episodes. First, let's get all the gameplay stuff out of the way. What's the developer trying to teach us with this level? I think it was Zero Punctuation who said bosses are meant to serve as some sort of final exam for an area, where you showcase everything you've learned at a competent skill level. He didn't say it like that, but that was the gist of it. I don't think that's the case here, but it's not like it's bringing anything new to the table either. You could make the case that it's introducing the concept of final area bosses, but if I had to take a stab at it, I'd argue it's more a big picture thing. Some levels are deliberately more chill or straightforward than the ones before. And while games generally ratchet up the difficulty as they go, if you look at them in a bit more detail, it's a peaks and valleys sort of deal. That sort of dynamic keeps gameplay from stagnating. Where this boss fits in, to me anyway, is it serves as a sort of confidence boost and dopamine hit. You've reached the end of the world, fresh off beating the hardest level so far, so the game underarms you an easy one to really end it on a high note. Also, the decision to take a common enemy and make them bigger might seem like a lazy one, but it's immediately obvious how the player is meant to tackle the fight. It's the same thing, only bigger. That's about all I've got for the gameplay. Okay, so way back in the very first episode, I posed the question of why the Kremlings even want the bananas in the first place. In the second episode, I put forward the idea that monsoon season is approaching. And over the next 3 episodes, I outlined the shortcut theory and the idea that the Kongs are on a race against time. Here's how they all tie together. The Kongs are racing against time to get the banana horde back because the bananas aren't just for Donkey Kong, they're for the whole clan. Donkey is seen as the head of the family these days, so it makes sense that making sure everyone's taken care of is something he considers his responsibility. The monsoon season is about to hit, and the Kongs need safe shelter as well as a stash of food in case things get real bad for them. That's the treehouse, the cave, and the horde. If DK and Diddy don't get the horde back, and soon, the entire Kong clan could be in serious trouble. So the Kremlings took the bananas right before monsoon season started, hoping to either starve them out or at the very least weaken them so that they could move in and claim the island for themselves. That explains why they took the horde, but it doesn't explain why they want the island. I wish there was a simple answer for this one. I've narrowed it down to 2 theories, both of which are kicked off in the next world. That's the first of 6 worlds in the can. I'm really looking forward to doing the next one because I think it brings forward some really interesting ideas. I appreciate everyone who's taken the time out of their day to watch anything I've made, and to the few people who have subscribed so far, I'm truly grateful. Alright, that's all of it. Take it easy, and I will see you in the next one.